Daina saka, ka viss kārtībā. Okay, then we can start to switch already just to English, because whoever needs translation in Latvian is set up and all is working fine. That is amazing news. It's interesting that we are gathering together different people from different countries, different languages, but same idea, same common vision for brighter future, coming, creating it all together. So, yeah. And once again, who just joined, are really welcome to turn on the camera so we have more cozy talking, so we can each to make it as alive, like get to know each other and to feel each other, to see each other here. So yeah, don't be shy.
Let's have for a live conversation.
Yeah, exactly. So it's more like live. And by the way, who are seeing me first time, I'm Thomas.
I'm Artur. And this is Džonatan. If you see Džonatan, yeah, from Germany.
And Julia and Alexander. Hello, good evening, guys. And our main responsible for today's meeting.
Well, I'm separately because I have a flu this time. Yeah, but I'm still with you.
Because just you enjoy snow so much, because in Latvia just recently the snow came up and I guess you just eat too much snow, right?
No, it's actually a different reason. I had so much, overflow with ideas. I guess it was, too much for my body. Like getting crazy with this new world and the ideas and bringing it to reality, making a plan. I already shared with Džonatan. I guess he also has some really good ideas and he's gonna share with us today.
Ooh.
So maybe we should start with a small attunement, with a meditation. What do you say, Toms? Like a little short pause to tune in, to feel each other.
Why not? Let's do it. Just do. Right. So this meeting can be more from heart to heart, to feel each other, to speak from heart, to listen from the heart. So yeah, let's all sit comfortably with straight spine for a moment, and just let's close eyes. And let's sit a little bit with closed eyes. And let's bring attention inside the body. Just observe. Let's listen to the stillness around us, to everything happening, just observing, allowing everything to be as it is. Stillness. observing whatever is happening. Thoughts may come and may go. You just return to the stillness, observing everything happening. And now let's try to put a smile on our face without any reason. When you feel that smile has arrived on our face, not rushing, coming back this space here in our Zoom meeting. And with a smile, we open the eyes. Good evening, each and everyone. Grateful for this opportunity to be here with all of you. We have some exciting guests with exciting ideas and plans. So let's tune in to listen from the heart, and so we can use this experience and ideas so we can create change in this earth we are living on. Yes.
All right, Jonathan, maybe you can share our first topic, the way how we can change things without fighting and, without any aggression, without fear. Is it possible?
Yeah, thank you. Maybe I should tell a little bit about myself first, or how you feel?
Oh, yeah, right.
Like
That would be interesting.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you from my full heart for joining your meeting. I can feel the energy in my heart chakra, and I'm in really good energy. Thanks a lot. And just maybe to know myself a little bit more. My name is Jonathan. I'm 33 years old now. And I really started very early in my life to start thinking about what is happening on this earth. I remember I was around 6 years old. First I had these thoughts because I grew up close to the nature with my parents, traveling through the world, and then I came into school and I was thinking, whoa, what's happening here? Something is feeling very strange. And then I was like making my school stuff and trying to get into the system of sitting there and listening to stuff, and getting to this new experience out of nature, out of silence, out of peace. So I was going my way. And with 10 years, I came to the Vipassana meditation. So I started practicing meditation, and I was getting in touch with the teachings of Buddha. And my heart was saying me, wow, I think, that's the way we have to live a good life in peace and love, to support the planet, to connect with people, to steal, or always be honest. And this energy was in my system when I went through the next years of school, and I was always motivated to learn something, but always asking, I don't know, something I'm missing, something is feeling strange. So when I was a teenager, I started reading books, looking documentations at YouTube, like finding answers, because I realized we are living, you can call it in a world, in a system without heart, in a sick world, was not like respecting the nature, just having money minds, with destroyed families, with missing a love. And I was like realizing that, and then I started searching, okay, we have these problems, why do we have these problems, and how can we change them? And then I spent many years up to now, like 15 years, with reading books, practicing yoga since when I was 20, 10 years practicing yoga, reading these books from these masters, from clever people, and looking for answers. And now I came to this way that I can say we have many problems right now at this planet, and we have a system what is like not really supporting the change. So I was looking for this way how we can make it to create different things on the planet. And I think we were talking about in our first meeting, the way is going through consciousness. So we are right now in a big awakening, and we are finding out who we are and which energy are working in the money system and the bank system and the pharmacia system, education system. It's just kind of different energy. I don't put with the finger there anymore and tell them, oh, this bad politicals or this bad companies, because it's creating the wrong energy. They are just living in a different energy. They're disconnected with life and with love and with nature. So that's why I was asking these questions my whole life, like, what's going on here on this planet? It doesn't make sense. So I was analyzing the system. I was asking myself, why this system of money and politicals is going through the world and fighting this people of nature, this native people, even against this kind of living. There was a big fight. And I think I found a way, and we all can feel it, that there is a way to change things now. And for sure, it's a part of being human and making this process of awakening. Because one nice thing on this crazy things that are happening on this world is the people start understanding or asking themselves what's going on. And the people, they start to say, hey, it's so crazy. I don't want to live like this, and I want to be together with my sister and my brothers. So what I think, what is the easy way to change, because many people, they go to the street and they want to fight the system. I never go there, because we just say we don't give these things, we realize that they are wrong, that they are not working for a human being and the planet. We don't give these things the attention anymore. That's what I'm doing. I'm stop putting my energy and my attention to the things of the system I don't believe anymore, and I don't feel them anymore. Because the most things, they are in the mind energy. So in the mind energy, and the people, they go on the street and they say to the governments, you have to make a system I like. You have to create laws that they are helping me to have a nice life. But what I'm thinking is, it's not the government and it's not the companies that have to do it. Like, we have to do it. We, the human beings with the open heart and with the consciousness that we can change it for ourselves. And we can change it for, I can't change it for you guys. You're sitting here in this meeting. I can't create your life. You know, I can help you to understand things in this life, but you can create for yourself, and then we can create together. So first thing, I don't give them my attention. I don't give them my energy. I have a strong belief in love and that we can change. So every day I try to be present in the moment and put the positive energy in the world. So let me explain it with a picture to you. There is this guy, Alex Lloyd from America, and he made an experiment. He was taking a flower in his hands, you know? He bought 30 flowers, and 2 he cut, and 1 flower he put in his hand. For 60 seconds, he was thinking on the bad experience in his life. Yeah, the baddest one, like a really bad experience. 60 seconds, and then he put his flower away. Then he took another flower, a rose, and he was thinking for 60 seconds on the nicest experience with so much love he ever was feeling in his life, for 60 seconds. Then he put his 2 flowers on the table, and 7 days later he made a picture from these 2 flowers. And this 1 flower, it was like 60 seconds in the emotions, these bad emotions, was like looking really bad, you know, like dying, very dry and looking ugly. And this other flower was just in contact with 60 seconds of love, of real love, was like nearly looking beautiful, more beautiful than the flowers that were still in the water. You know, so that's like, it's what you can see, what can happen when we put the attention, we take the attention from this bad energy, from this negative vibrations, and we connect our power and send love. Because if we go through every country, all the borders, all the universe, and change the energy. And I think that's the most important thing to understand, and the most important thing that we can do right now without doing other things. For sure, we want to do much more. Yeah, we want to build nice communities where we can live in harmony and peace together. We can use free energy. We know that we have the technology, we can make independent energy. It's on the planet for a long time, but they took it away. You have to find it, and still dangerous to find it. But we can take this technology, this technique, and make our own energy. We can give our hands to our brothers and sisters and say, hey, we go together because it's so easy, because we realized that we are not disconnected anymore, and there are no borders. There's just one big family of 5 billion people, and they all have the same wishes. Yeah, and what I realized in my own family, many people, they want to change this world. They want to live in a better world. And then I was looking to the families, and I was asking them, hey, do you live in love with your sisters and your brothers? Do you live in love with your mother, with your dad? Do you live in love with your grandfather, with your grandparents, with your neighbors? And they say no. I say, don't talk to me about changing this world if you don't love and laugh with the people that are closest to you. Because that's where you have to start. Heal yourself, heal your sister, heal your mother, heal your dad, heal your grandfather, heal your neighbors. And then we can change the rest. So what I want to tell the people is like, start with yourself, start with your family, start with your neighbors, open the heart, be together, send the love, explain it, like connect. find every day a reason for smiling to the people and helping them to get out of the mind. Because there's a really nice sentence from Tony Robbins. He's a really famous American coach. He's saying, you are in your mind, you are dead. I like this sentence because if you're just in your mind, you can't feel what's going on right now. And I really like this sentence. So what we can do, we can get out the people from the mind to the heart. And what we have to do is we have to choose a really nice talking, a lovely talking, without hard argumenting, just really smooth, that they can realize something in their mind, that they can listen to you, that they can hear what you're telling them. If you are in my ashram where I was for years and they are putting the finger on the people, they are still eating meat. Yeah, like, oh, you're a bad person because you don't realize that maybe it's better to be a vegetarian. They feel bad. They will never stop eating meat. They will never have this realizing in their own mind, this connection to change something. So what I was looking for, how can I find a way, how can I talk that many people will understand it? And many people, they will have something, they will realize in their mind how the way is, how we can connect, because it's so easy. I think you all know that, how easy it could be. So I think that's the first step we all have to do, and we all have to tell with the people.
Jonathan, can I ask you something?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
you always can stop me talking.
Yeah, this kind of knowledge, I totally agree with you. Thank you, like, for beautiful, like, intro with this, all the beautiful examples. And I just have this question to you, because our guests, they don't know what you're doing with this community. Maybe you can tell a little bit, like, why you came to it, why you started doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's important to know why exactly now, why you didn't do it before, because you were exploring these eco communities for a long time.
Yeah, that's it depends on my own process, Since some months or for 12 years in my own life, I was in a big struggle, emotional struggle, mind struggle. I had a lot of traumas from my childhood. I was fighting to live a life in happiness and love, was changing. I had strong depressions. I was like, I was thinking about to kill myself, because I was like, I don't want to be in this like suffering world anymore. It's like I was in a devil circle of my head, like telling myself, wow, fuck, it's so fucking crazy. I can't get it. I don't understand why we are living in a world where like every day like people die because they don't have something to eat. Yeah, or I live on a planet where like we will build tanks and weapons. Like, I don't know, I was like, am I in the wrong time? It's like, am I born in the wrong time? Like, I'm like completely lost in the wrong time area of human being. And that was I was asking myself. And then I knew that I have to start healing myself, but it was so a strong process. And just this year, after 12 years suffering, going up and down, spending 4 years in the ashram, practicing yoga, meditation, mantra singing, dancing, I was going up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. I made a really, really, really nice retreat. We call it Shamanic Retreat with Ayahuasca. And it completely was changing my life and healing my soul in 4 days. Like all my depressions are gone, all my doubts are gone, all my negative emotions are gone. Since then, my heart is open. And now I'm in a healing energy, and now I'm in the mind and emotional mode. I just can create every day. You know, I can manifestate longer things, because if you every 3 months or 4 months, you get in a depression, you stop manifesting, you know, because everything what you started like is breaking down, you know, and you're like lying on the ground, and like you can't imagine how you manage the next weeks, you know. And right now, after that, I realized that now I have the power and the vision to start something big. Yeah, and then I started my life. I'm living in a van. I'm traveling through Europe. I'm meeting people. I had to leave my ashram because they go crazy there. They're like the governments. They're just crazy. And I started this travel, was asking the universe. I was praying every day. Okay, I know I'm my way. I know I have the power now to follow my vision, to bring something to this planet, what I really believe in with my full heart. So please, universe, guide me and show me what I have to do now, and bring me to the right people with them I can connect, and then we can go together. And that's what we have to do. We have to put our energy and focus on the same vision, on the same picture of the world, because we create together. And if we all paint a world, this beautiful world of, I call it in German, human being, in a world we can be a human. Yeah, and we put this picture on the wall, and we look at this picture every day. We look at this picture and we tell us, we all want to live in this world. We all together, and every day we are creating this, and we act, we connect, we send this love, we go to our neighbor and bring them flowers, then we can make it. And that's the reason why 3 weeks ago, this thought came into my mind. I got inspired by other people. They started a really nice project. And my mind was telling me, you know, now you have to start, because Krishna in the Bhagavad Gita is saying to Arjuna, you have to act. You have to act. You have to do something. You can't sit here and think anymore how you can do it, or, I don't know, read more books, or look more YouTube videos, or meet more people and talk about it. I got the thinkings, okay, now you have to start, and now you have to just do it, just go for it, because there can't be enough movements they want to change this world. We need everybody for that. You know, every village can be your own movement to change something. So yeah, so that was my travel to my project, and to meet you, and to get in this power and this belief. I don't care, but I know we have to go. We have to go.
Yeah, that's interesting that we started basically in the same time. We also like made the EKO community on 28th of October. It's like a little bit more than a month, and here like more than 800 people, and they're still joining because yeah, it's not only about building something like physical, but it's also like transformation, transforming your lifestyle, and by changing yourself, you change surroundings. Like, and yeah, maybe you can also tell us what do you do there with your people? What are your plans in the community?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. I can tell you right now we are just working. I'm working on to connect people. Right now we are 1,400 people in this group. I'm still looking which people really want to get active, because what I realized is, or what I saw in other communities, too many people, they are still dreaming, and too many people, they are watching. You know, they're watching, oh, something is happening, oh, maybe we can do something, or they're waiting that somebody is do something. So what the most people, they told me, they gave me feedback, hey, thank you, Jonathan, that you start something because we all are waiting. So what I'm trying with my project is like to connect the people, to tell them, hey, we can't wait anymore. We have to do now, we have to connect now, and there's no avatar or messias coming and making it for us. So we have to start putting our dreams in action. So I connect all people in German speaking countries to say, hey, we all know we want to live in a different world. We all know we have problems. We all know from where all the problems are coming. And then we put us in a vision together in the same picture from the world. We connect us. We say, yes, we want this world. Yes, we know we have to do something. Yet we know we just can't make it together. And then we start collecting. So right now we start collecting a little bit of money. Like everybody is giving 10 euros in a month, just free choice from his heart, 10 euros every month in the project. So we can use this money to create the first project, like making website, making platform, like we are connecting with other places where we can make workshops and events. We are planning a festival. We are planning an online congress to bring this simple message, to work together for this message. Hey, we all want to live in this nice world, and we all can connect, and we all can have to do something. And even for me, I believe in a world without money. We don't need it, but right now we still can use it to transform, to start project with it. So I really, with my project, I want to build a bridge. I want to build a bridge from the old world to the new world, and we tell the people, look, this is the old world. You are working the whole day in a job you don't like. You are using a money system that is destroying our planet. You are bringing your children to schools. They just make a mainstream human being from them, but they never support them and like doing what they love, And now here's a bridge. Here's a bridge to the new world. We have independent communities. We give you a job you can do with your full heart. We have a nice food. We give you your hand, and you just have to go. Just go over this bridge and join us, because we are already preparing everything for you. And that's the idea. That's the idea, because many people, they need help to start. They need the bridge. They have to cross.
Yeah, we also offered some very simple actions, like so people could actively participate. Yeah, but some of them really, really do, and it's really great. We are, slowly making some steps towards the connection, towards gathering and uniting. So I think for now it's quite essential to unite, to have this community with values not based on fear and just information. It's actually, when we met you the first time, it was really cool that you said about information, that people are really, overloaded with information.
Yeah.
And I also asked you what you do with all those links in the chat. You said you're erase, or you just completely made them not possible to add any links in your community chat. I guess it's like that.
Yeah, I stopped right now because we have this overload in information, and I realized that this system, for other people, they don't know what the system is. This is the money system, it's the education system, it's the political, it's the big companies, it's this world they created about this human being on this planet, is playing with our attention, and the most people, they are not able to be focused. But to be focused, you have to be focused to create. You have to be focused for a longer time. And if we are just always with our attention and thousands of videos and thousands of information, thousands of links, thousands of things that are happening on this world, we can't create. So I just tell them, let's be focused. Even right now, I stopped that they can share things in the group, because every day I have 100 links of videos and stuff. Even if I tell, please don't do it, they just come into the group and bam, 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 bam. You don't have a chance. So we have to make this connection. We have to spread the unity, and we have to be focused. That's really, really important.
Yeah, we have to offer people some practical things that we can do. And actually, if someone who is watching this is ready to participate, is ready for some moves, you know, you can put a plus in the chat, or like show there is some life out there. Because yeah, it's true that in our community also a lot of people are still, they don't have this trust, and they're watching what is like happening. And but yeah, well, of course it's understandable, you know, the community is quite new.
Yeah.
But we are here, like I also invited Yulia and Sasha here, and for them. And I thought it would be useful if they share their experience, because they are part of the community that is also working to get people together, to unite them, to give them knowledge on how to awaken, like practical things, like you know, gathering together like at least 3 times a week online, or if somebody wants also offline. We have some like something like a community building here. Right now we are in Latvia in various houses, and
let me tell more.
Can share, because we already invited. Sorry that I'm talking so much, like little introduction, because maybe it would be also interesting experience that we gain here for you, Jonathan, and your people. Actually, Yulia, we invited her on one of our meetings, and she's the founder of EKO community in Russia. But you know, it's like based on this family houses, or like how you call them. So people like
houses.
Yeah, people move from the system and make their life near the nature, near each other. But now Julia is walking different way and building this, like she's being a part of this community in Europe. So, all right. Julia, tell for yourself.
Yeah, thanks, Alona. Yeah, my name is Julia. This is obvious that this is Alex, yes, out of 2 of us. It was a big pleasure to hear the story that Džonatan just told us, because it really goes in accordance with what we feel, with what we live in together, yeah. And I just want to share a little. I don't want to talk a lot about the main things. I just want to share the experience that we are having right now. We are living here in Latvia, in the outskirts of Riga, for around 25 people already. We are located in 3 different houses, but they are all in the same area. And we just run our household all together. And we are united, but we are not just living together because this is more convenient to live. This is not just about co-living, though it is also a good idea. I don't mind. But our idea is actually goes a little bit further. We are living together, we are practicing together, and we are trying, we have come together because we have the same goal, the same mission. We want to change the world, as Džonatan just said a couple of minutes before, and we also think that this is time for us to act, not just to talk about nice things, not just to share the ideas, because guys, then the full internet is appealing to you. And if you will, exactly, I completely agree with Džonatan, if you will start following the links, even then the major gurus and the nice teachers, all of them, they say the same, but this helps you to sleep. Yeah. You just, it's like a lullaby. Oh, I'm going to watch this video. I'm going to watch another video. I am completely in agreement. My heart is opening and I can still sit on my sofa and do nothing.
Yeah.
So we just decided that we are ready to do something more. So we are together, and our main goal right now is to promote this kind of living, that we have some limitations within the community. Yeah, we don't drink, we don't smoke, we don't use this kind of, I don't know.
No F words, Jonathan.
Yeah, no swearing. Sorry. Yeah, but and we just we use the simple things. Yes, we of course we are not disconnected from the system completely. This I have to say. We still order things online. We still use the electricity, whatever. Yeah, we have this streaming right now, and you understand that we are using the phones, etc. But we put our efforts not for consuming goods. We're not looking for having a bigger house or to having 3, 5, or 10 cars. Yes, we are just putting our efforts in promoting this way of living, this knowledge that you really don't need to be focused on buying things, on consuming things. You don't need to compete with your neighbor whose house is bigger. You don't need to compete with your colleague who has a bigger salary. You just need to be a better example for yourself. Yes, the only person that you are competing is yourself, but in the past. And this way we are moving ahead, and we are holding different courses. Of course, we're living together in a very close community. Yeah, but we understand that not so many people are ready to abandon the houses, their previous life. Like Džonatan said, yes, there should be a bridge. And right now we are creating this kind of bridge also for our community. This is called World of Awakening, where we have online courses that explain people the simple things. I mean, this is not, rocket science, nothing. But the things that Džonatan just said before, sometimes we just came to conclusion that these things have to be explained one more time. Yeah, it's like we're stating these simple things, and we're doing communal practices, and we are focusing on the serving, because the main purpose of our community is to serve. We're serving the world, and this is the only way, as we found out, that can give you more energy to be productive. And if we're really hoping that this thing gonna be contagious, yes, and that people will be completely infected with the virus of serving, yes. And in this way, we can turn our reality very fast, by the way, into a completely different world. If everybody will think, not how much can I get for myself, yes, but how helpful I can be for others. And if we start not just talking about this, but doing this, then this is a shift, then this is a change. Maybe Alex wants to add something.
It's not about minimalism or something like that. I remember watching this documentary on Netflix many years ago about a few guys that, throw away all their belongings and just went out to the world to spread their knowledge. No, Džonatan spoke earlier about our mind limitations, about this inertia that we have, that we can talk about it, we can, as Yulia added, we can watch the videos about it, but to do something about it's quite tough. And for that, we need to get more and more into the stillness mode. We need to be more and more conscious about, what we think about this. We talk about echo, villages, echo about, in terms of our climate and everything, and we're talking about this inner cleansing, about the echo of our soul, ecology of relationship, ecology of our soul, our mind, and everything. And to get there, as somebody who lived in ashram, I'm sure Džonatan knows exactly what I'm talking about. That you need to create some sort of conditions, to go further, step by step. So it doesn't mean, I'm a businessman, same as Julia, and we got families, we got kids, we got nice cars. We didn't throw them away. It's not about that. It is just that those, the material stuff is not stop being our main priority in life. So this is the shift, that whenever you prioritize your life in a different way, whenever you put your evolution, your inner changes on the pedestal, right? Or in the first priority in your list. This is when you start doing stuff, and we have this methodology that works for many years. That is, it works for modern men. So we can go to an ashram, as Džonatan said, or we can go to Himalayas in Nepal, and I can be a monk anytime. Although my wife probably wouldn't like it, but most people wouldn't do that, especially not from the West world. So we try to make our own modern life ashrams, the reality we live in, without breaking up families, without going away like the monk who sold his Ferrari and went whatever. So we try to do that right here, right now, and it's not easy making those new priorities. You meet your boundaries day after day, month after month, but as long as you keep that vector, as long as you keep that spirit going forward, it works. It works, and I don't know. I'll stop here. Maybe if there be any more questions about it, I can answer. Back to you guys.
Yeah, thank you guys for sharing. And it's really interesting how practically it is done, because 25 people in 3 houses. Like, are you sure you're right about the amount, or you're counting the kids? Probably.
I guess we didn't count the kids. They're not. No, I'm just kidding. But listen, I just came back from Russia, where I spent the last 3 years. Originally, I'm an Israeli citizen. I lived in Belarus, Canada, the States, and I spent some time in Russia in the last 2.5 years, creating this kind of community with my friends. Some of you I met there as well, and over there's a community of 150 people by Sochi on the Black Sea, doing this already, and we've seen, we have a lot of experience of how this kind of community evolves, what the obstacles they're meeting, personal obstacles. Obviously, it's not easy. What I'm talking about is this is not something that an average person just does, just making this kind of prioritization. But there are people ready for it, and usually I'm talking about this inner search, something that Džonatan shared from his life. This is not like this inner calling. This is not something you can look away from. So those kind of desperados, those are spiritual desperados. Those are the people that usually join this kind of communities and doing this inner work. And the more, and obviously, I don't want to get into this philosophical, but we change the world, as Džonatan said, from the inside. So my changes. This is how I see the world. So whenever I'm sore inside, this is how I see my whole surrounding. It's painful, starting from my close families up to the news that I'm watching from time to time. But the moment I start changing it from the inside, the more patient I get, the more yeah, I mean, the more loving I can be, the more feel. Maybe you can help.
He means that the more love and compassion you are able to
project. Yeah.
This is how you change the world, not by, as Džonatan said, not by strikes, not by anger, not by fight, because this is a road to nowhere. If you are ready to fight, that's what you're gonna have in your picture. People will fight back, yeah, and this is normal. Yes, you don't expect something else, but we just want to change it.
We are not against the war. We are up for peace. So this is how you direct your energy. So Eckhart Tolle, 4.5 years ago, when I started my spiritual journey, I read my first book was. I think that was the last book, because afterwards I realized that I need to do something about it. I couldn't read more books. That was enough for me. It was New Earth by Eckhart Tolle. He was talking about awakening, and I'm sure many are familiar with that one. And this is what it's all about. Practical steps towards world awakening, towards your own awakening, because this is how your world. How you surround it will get awakened, and we try to help people doing so. Whoever is ready, whoever needs that guidance, whoever needs friends, and obviously we all need friends, because none of us can make this journey on its own. So here we are.
Maybe some questions, guys.
Yeah, I have a question. Do you hear me?
Yes, Lucy.
Thank you. I am really glad to be here. Thank you for this meeting. Thank you, everybody, for your thoughts and your acts. I feel really in touch with you, with everybody, with this mission, because it's the same that I have, that my friend Steffi also has. We are today together, and we were talking about the same topic, figuring out how we can do it, not feeling alone, and just being here in this meeting with you and just listening to Džonatan, to Julia and Alexander and Aliona. Everybody is like, wow, I'm not alone, I'm not alone. And well, my question is, and also my application is that in my personal case is the topic of the Schulsystem, the education system is for me the most important thing, which is right now in this moment. The education system, because I have 3 kids, they are all in the school, and I've been trying to prepare myself how to change the education system. And I am right now in a program that it is called Pioneers of Education. And this is here a group in Germany, and they are working a lot to improve, to develop new ways of learning or new ways of teaching. And this is in the moment for me my issue, because of my kids, and not only because my own kids, because of the whole kids of the whole world. And this is the question that I have to Julia and Alexander. How are you doing it in this topic? Are you gathering parents, and are you arranging yourself to teach your own kids? And how are you doing it? And is it important for you that your kids are allowed to have a certification at the end of the day? Or how would you, Džonatan, also will do it in case we are all going to start this new community? Yeah, so this is my question. Education system, I am willing to be part of it, and also willing to apport my knowledge that I already have. Thank you.
Thank you for the question, Lucy. Look, I'm also a mother of 3. So we came to gradually I was, when I started to think about moving away from the system, let's say joining the community, then I immediately realized that this will be an issue. Yeah. And we tried different, we were looking for different possibilities, like you can find a school nearby, or you can combine all the kids in the community, yes, and bring them together with one vehicle to some further school or whatever. But then we just came to conclusion, well, just by choosing different things, that right now everything is helping us. Our online system, the school system right now is very much developed. Yeah. And for this we have to say thank you for coronavirus, of course, yes, because this is my kid. Can you tell hi to them?
Hello. Hi.
Yeah, we have one more here, look.
Hi.
This one is mine.
So you can see the guys don't look like they've been tortured, yeah?
No, of course
Yeah,
not.
we just changed our school system for online school. Thanks to coronavirus, there is a huge, already there is a lot of schools that are doing the same stuff. And that's what we're doing for the kids of the school age right now. And right now, Alex is going to share what experience we had in Sochi.
My son is not school age yet, and my wife is 6 months pregnant with another, and obviously that's an issue. Thanks for raising that subject. Back in Sochi, when there was this critical mass of amount of kids, if there is only 2-3 kids, you're not gonna do a kindergarten. But we have, I think, 15 kids or so in the south out of those 150 that I told you about. And for that, we have our, for kids, we have our own kindergarten that we created with programs taken from Waldorf, Montessori, and other schools. But the main, obviously, for everybody is the community. An original word in this chat. So, and Thomas is hearing about my wife's pregnancy for the first time. So thank you, Thomas. Yeah, we didn't share that yet, but it's out of you. Anyway, so the main is about the community. So each and every one of us, it's back in the days, I don't know, 100 years ago, you had to give your kid a rooftop, some clothes and some food on the table. That was the basics. Nowadays, this is obviously not something that this is the basic we don't talk about yet. This is and what we can give the kids this example. What we can share kids is the energy, the love energy, the serving others, this new perspective of life. And this is not something that is being taught in regular school these days, or maybe, at special schools or whatsoever. So we get that community, we get that environment. Yeah, so we create this environment, and the kids being in that environment, just from being within that environment, they don't need us to tell them don't smoke or don't eat this or don't. They see how we act. They they get the energy out of us. So
they learn by example.
They'll learn by example, exactly. I've said nothing new, but living within that kind of community is already enough for them to grow better people, from them to get the values we believe in and we work for. So that's and in terms of practical, so yes, whenever we get big enough, we can make our own kindergarten. And obviously the online school nowadays are getting more and more popular and practical. So that's something there are solutions for it.
Yeah, and also I have to notify, yes, to put some extra accent. that even if you are going off the system, you still need to be prepared to invest a lot of your own time into the kids, yeah, because this is the only way they will learn by your example, and this is the only way that you can do this online learning, especially for the small ones, yes, because it's not going to happen that you just leave the 3 year.
It's a very, very nowadays issue for Yulia, because she thought her kid's gonna sign up to this online school, and he's gonna start like going to school from, I don't know, 9 to 12 or something, and it doesn't work like that for her. This is one of those inner struggles she's having right now. I can see her sometimes, taking her hurts, but hers out, but she'll be fine, I'm sure.
Yeah, but this is the only way, and I see right now that my initial idea, yes, of school is quite similar to what we have in the community. I just, it's like I submit the kid to school, yes, for half a day. I don't have to think about anything. He is being taken care of, and then I just take him out after the school, and this will be my part of the day when I take care of the kid. But for now, this is not like this. Yes, I'm taking total responsibility for the kid. Yes, and this is good because I can obviously see that he is much more happy. He is much more living. Yes, he's. For me, this is a huge difference. Yes, it takes a lot of effort from my side, but I see and I feel that I'm investing in the future. This is the real thing. Yes, because he's not gonna be taught by strange people with strange ideas. Yes, I know that the kids, they don't listen to what you say. They just copy what you do. And
I would even maybe we could finalize on that issue. Our kids are a continuation of ours. Our kids do exactly what we do. Our kids act exactly as we do. So this goes from generation to generation. So the only way for us to grow better people, we need to get better. This is the only way. So this is what we believe. This is what we try to do on a daily basis.
Yeah, maybe Džonatan.
Yeah.
No, I just thought that it's cool that not only like a free spirit people like who are not attached to anything can live in eco villages, but also people who have businesses, who have kids. It's also possible, So it's really cool that there is this example right now in Riga. And not in Riga, in Europe, yeah, this World of Awakening community. And maybe Džonatan, you can also say a few words about communities in Germany, like you probably explored a lot of them, right? And what is the best model that you have seen, or what is working,
Yeah, thank you for the question. Thank you, Julia and Alex, for sharing your experience. Yeah, the children, one of my big passion. I was working 10 years in my life with children. I made a trainee for years for working kindergarten and in school, and I forgot to tell you that when I was being a teenager, I was asking myself, how can I change this world? And the first thing was coming in my mind is like, okay, if I want to change this world, I have to work with children, because if they teach the children how to respect this planet, they will grow up and they will teach other children. So I decided to do this for 10 years and working with the children, the teenagers, the parents. And yeah, the best way I just can say that's the way what Julia and Alex said already. We have to be an example, and we have to guide them. We have to make an environment where where can they explore themselves, like following their ideas and their passion, and I'm just guiding them, you know, to have a safe place, to be protected, and then the rest they will manage on their own. So the best thing in communities, what we are doing with some other corporations, they make a free learnings. They create places for free learning, and they make a new kindergarten and new schools where they can just be a part of this community, and that's it. It's really easy. So how you can do it. The problem in Germany is many people, they are afraid that they will come and take your kids, or, you know, we have this government rules. If you don't bring your children to kindergarten, some people, they get problems. But even that we can manage if we're in strong communities together. They can't come and take all our kids. So yeah, that's the way to live it. And I can give you an example, you know, in Germany, if you are not aware, they teach you you have to do everything for the children. I was in a primary school, and we have this Christmas time, and they're always creating nice things like angels and candles, and I was looking at this candles, and I was looking at this nice stuff, created stuff, and I was observing it, and I just had one thinking: this stuff was only one children was making this candle or this stuff, because it was so beautiful. It was cutted perfect. You know who did this stuff? It was a teacher. The teacher did all the stuff to make it perfect. If the children cut, it's not perfect. If the children it's created, it doesn't look perfect. So what we have to make space for them, and let them do what they feel, and it doesn't have to be perfect. Or I was making a theater with them. I was telling a story, and I just told them, you know, in 1 hour I will come back and you show me the nicest theater you ever have made, okay? So I left the room, and I came back 1 hour later, and trusting that they will manage everything. I was sitting down, hey, are you ready? Can you show me what you were like creating together? And I saw these children playing the nicest theater in my whole life in front of my eyes. And I just did nothing. I just told them, hey, here's your space. This is a story. In 1 hour, I will come back and you show me what you made.
Yeah, it's actually the goal of the society that we are trying to make, you know, is that we become creative just as kids, because we get back to our true nature. And well, as a kids, we were like real. We were very, you know, aligned with our true selves, with our creativity. So that's a really cool thing. All right, guys, I think, what do you say if we finalize the meeting today? Because we kind of touched a lot of topics, and I guess we're a bit tired. And Džonatan has to go to his community meeting this evening, right?
Uh-huh.
So what if you say if we do a small common meditation, you know, to make our intention for creating this kind of society, this kind of world real? So Toms, are you ready? Or maybe Arthur, you want to lead the meditation for us? What do you say?
I think Tom will lead the meditation. He show people there's making magic. He's ready to make magic. So yeah.
By the way, it's made by Alona. It's designed by Alona. Nobody told, but Alona is a fashion designer. So
A lot of talent, right?
She's very talented lady. But yeah, guys, thank you so much. Very grateful for this meeting. It's a lot of inspiration, a lot of energy. I feel. I don't know how about you, but I felt this common feel that is beyond the words, and it's really like to summarize it all. I think we just really to see what is exact steps we can make and to do. Obviously, we're not going to know we are also trying to put some projects on that to come together, and we can keep that in the chat. Some ideas come up, and everyone is welcome to come up with their initiatives and gatherings that we will lead there. But let's use this energy. What is better.
And also, it's always very joyful to hear people like Lucy. Like you hear them, and instantly, like, this is my people, like sister already. Yeah, this energy immediately is felt like, where you guys? We are all over the world.
Like, so interesting that you feel like this is this one consciousness in different country, different language, different background, but this impulse is the same, to create, and this is really making joy. And I hope future on we continue to like co-create and make maybe some festivals together, some events, something together, and make some inspiration for action, for real action, for awakening, for this global awakening that is happening just right now. Okay, so
I wanted to add a few more words. You to join our community, you don't have to wear beige clothes or sit with beige background. It just happened. This is just a coincidence. Yeah, it's just a coincidence.
No, it's not true, Alexander. You need to buy my t-shirts more.
They're good.
Okay, guys, let's finish up with a little meditation practice with the stillness. So let's sit straight and comfortably and close our eyes. Let's bring our attention inside the body. Stillness is our natural state of being, where we accept everything as it is, without analyzing or judging, just allowing everything to be as it is. Let's try stillness. Let's smile in a childhood without any reason. For a minute, turn on the mic with closed and sit with closed eyes. And let's share the joy with each other. Laughter. Don't hold yourself back. Let it all out. I'm just interested in how the translation of laughter sounds.
Very
Stillness. Let's close our eyes if they're not closed. And just bring attention inside the body and observe how this joy spreads all across your body. Stillness. Slowly let's come back with a smile on our faces, with this peace and joy that is within us always. And from bottom of our heart, let's thank each other for this beautiful time and opportunity together. This celebration of life. Thanks to each and everyone that found this opportunity to be here. And let's thank to the life itself that brings us together here and gives us this opportunity to shine, to create our own reality in each and every moment. We are the creators of our own reality. Let's make it more fun, more joyful. The reality we want to live and create. Thank you, everyone, for being. And you may open your eyes and see you soon, guys.
And big thanks to Robert, the translator.
Translated Robert. Well,
Robert is the best. He will say it in Latvian now to everyone. Translated.
I think we cannot, but
He's usually very calm and shy. We should invite him, one day for a showcase.
guys, have a beautiful evening.
Yeah.
Let us love.
Thank you for coming, everyone.
Let's co-create.
Goodbye.
Let's create the magic.
Yeah, magic.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you. Thank you. Till the next time. See you.
Bye bye.